New business is coming to Pullman.
And why hunters are getting reimbursed to hunt a certain animal. Murrow News 8 starts now.
From the Northwest Public Broadcasting Studios on the campus of Washington State University, this is Murrow News 8.
Good evening, I'm Madeline Donaldson.
And I'm Sona Porter. Welcome to Murrow News 8.
The Pullman City Planning Department announced that Adam and Eve and GoPuff will be coming to Pullman in their recent newsletter. GoPuff is a home delivery service for food and goods that already operates in 650 cities with around 250 fulfillment centers. The Adam and Eve adult store will be opening on Whitman Avenue inside the old Allegra office space.
WSU on Monday provided an update of the vaccination compliance mandated rate for the university. So far, 88% of its 10,000 employees have either been fully or partially vaccinated. Among the employees who applied for exemption requests, 800 have already been approved. About 3,000 WSU students have still not provided their vaccination status on file or file an exemption request. University of Idaho President Scott Green announced that the mask mandate will continue in a memo sent to students. This comes as 5 students tested positive for COVID-19 last week, and 1 student has been in the university's isolation unit. The mask mandate will be reviewed again on November 1st.
Idaho officials will make as much as $200,000 available to be divided into payments for hunters who kill wolves in the state throughout this next summer. This is aimed to kill wolves that are blamed for attacking livestock and reducing deer and elk herds. Hunters will get $2,500 a wolf in an area where at least 1 confirmed livestock depredation has occurred. The group is paying $2,000 per wolf in hunting units where Fish and Game says predators are keeping elk from meeting management objectives. Hunters will get $1,000 per wolf in the northern tip of the state and $500 elsewhere.
The Pullman City Council is holding its regular meeting today at 7 p.m. The meeting will be held in council chambers of Pullman City Hall Building A. The public is encouraged to attend, and those who plan to address the council can refer to a list on the tips for addressing the council found on the public information table in the city council chambers.
The northern lights were visible in parts of eastern Washington and northern Idaho last night. Twitter users from all over the Palouse got some great pictures of the aurora. It was one of the best nights to see in the northern lights in eastern Washington in years. The northern lights were also visible in parts of western Washington, and there were some great pictures of the aurora above the Seattle skyline as well.
This summer's lengthy and extreme drought has resulted in historic lows in wheat production here in Washington. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, wheat production has not fallen this low since the mid-1970s. The lack of rainfall in 2021 had the double effects of reducing acreage yields to about half of what they were in 2020. Farmers are hoping predictions of a La Nina winter will turn crop conditions back in their favor.
Pullman PD is investigating a theft at the lumber yard that involved thousands of dollars of commercial-grade kitchen equipment. Reporter Henry Leinhart is live at the lumber yard with more. Henry? All right, so it looks like we're having some technical difficulties. So the theft was reported back on September 2nd at the lumberyard before it was back open. Police believe the items were stolen in the late August. The police arrested Adrian and Crystal Gales for first-degree felony theft last week. Both have been released, and Pullman Police Commander Jake Opgenorth says the police are continuing to investigate the incident and anticipates charges will reach the prosecutor's office soon. The allegedly stolen equipment was recovered in Pullman and as well as in Columbia County following several search warrants.
Haunted Palouse has been canceled for the 2nd year in a row due to the pandemic. The organizers cited a need to keep guests and volunteers safe. The event was scheduled to take place on the last 2 weekends of this month in the city of Palouse, which is about 15 miles outside of Pullman. Haunted Palouse is a fundraiser for the Palouse community and will look to return in 2022.
An update regarding Gabby Petito.
And what to expect for Family Weekend. We'll be right back.
Pressure.
Expectations.
Overwhelmed.
Mental health issues are real.
Suicide is the second leading cause of death among people aged 15 through 24.
But it doesn't have to stay that way.
If you're going through a difficult time,
hope and help is only a phone call away.
On the playing field, it is important to lean on your teammates for help.
It is important to lean on each other off the field too.
Life isn't always easy and can sometimes feel overwhelming.
You don't have to face it alone.
We are all on the same team when it comes to looking out for each other.
There is hope.
You matter.
We care.
Help is just a phone call away.
The Wyoming-Teton County coroner, Dr. Brent Blue, announced the reason for Gabby Petito's death in a press conference that followed her autopsy. The announcement was made today that Gabby Petito's death was caused by strangulation.
We hereby find the cause and manner of death to be the cause, death by strangulation, and manner is homicide.
Blue did not comment on who may be responsible for her death and said he could not comment on how his team determined she died by strangulation.
The city of Pullman is hosting its last farmers market on the season on Wednesday, October 12th. The event will take place from 3:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. at the Bressford WSU Visitor Center near downtown Pullman.
WSU Family Weekend will be this weekend. Students and families can plan their weekend using Presence, which has all available events you can attend this weekend. Although the concert is not happening, there are plenty of activities such as sporting events, fundraisers, bake sales, and tours around campus.
Now let's hear from Will what all the visitors this weekend should expect to park for. Will?
Well, thanks, Sona. Well, I can't tell you exactly what it's going to look like on Parents Weekend just yet, but first let's look at today as we have a very familiar cold sun on the Palouse today with a high of 52, low of 30. It's quite chilly out there. However, the sun rays are hitting us for now. That may change within a few days. As we look at tomorrow, you're not ready for this, we got rain and snow. That's right, 50% chance of rain and 50% chance of snow, and 44 is our high for today. Quite chilly, so make sure to wear a rain or snow-proof jacket tomorrow. Looking around the state, however, though we don't have the map, we have very similar temperatures on the west side and east side today. We got 52 in Seattle and a 53 in 53 in Olympia, and it's both raining over there. However, on the east side in Pullman, we got a 52, and in Spokane, we got 53. But we're experiencing some nice sun. But however, that will not last long. As I already told you, tomorrow, rain and snow. Make sure to bundle up. And then Thursday, we are getting another cold sun. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Parents Weekend, pack light. You know, it's going to be partly cloudy, hopefully more sun than clouds. Anyways, that's all I got for the that's all I got for the weather today. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Will. Exciting news for WSU volleyball.
Ava Winehouse will tell us more about it, along with some other sports updates when we come back.
Let me tell you about the toughest guy on earth. He does the work of 2 jobs, but only gets paid for one. He's tough enough to feed the man that gave him a lifetime of nourishment. He has the crazy strength to lift the man that raised him up without even flinching. That's right. No employee of the month bonus check here. This guy, no, this warrior, will always be by his father's side, even if his dad will hardly remember. Good luck finding a gym to train for that. If this guy isn't the toughest guy on the planet, then I don't know who is. Caregiving is tougher than tough. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Kicking off our sports tonight, Cougar football is bringing in a few Pac-12 awards. WC quarterback Jaden DeLora received the Rose Bowl's Pac-12 Player of the Week award Monday. The second-year starter passed for a career-best 399 yards during the homecoming game Saturday. On top of that, defensive back George Hicks III was named the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Week for his diving interception in the second quarter against OSU last weekend. Left tackle Liam Ryan was named Offensive Lineman of the Week as well. WCU is looking to keep its winning streak alive this Saturday against Stanford at home. Kickoff is set for 4:30 at Giesa Field. Stanford and WCU both have an overall record of 3-3 coming into this weekend's rival match, and Stanford is favored to win by 1 point. The last time the two took to the field against each other was in 2019, when WCU closed out the game beating Stanford 49-22. This past weekend was a hot one for the Cougs all around as WCU volleyball swept Arizona on the road. This was the team's first sweep in Tucson since 2016, and Pia Timmer was yet again a dominating force on the court, bringing in a game high of 19 kills that led the Cougs to their win. Going into this weekend, WCU will be on its way to face OSU and Corvallis Friday and Oregon and Eugene Sunday. The Cougars have jumped back into the AVCA volleyball top 25, ranked number 25 on the list. Tonight's the night, everyone. It's the Seattle Kraken's opening night in Las Vegas against the Golden Knights. And even before taking to the ice for the first regular season game, Seattle has had its first hiccup of the season. COVID-19 protocols are taking out 5 key players offensively, so the Kraken will need to adjust quickly before game time tonight at 7:15. The team is on the road for their first 5 games and won't be home in Seattle until October 23rd when they play the Vancouver Canucks.
Thanks, Ava. A Taco Bell dynamic duo we needed.
And what concert is tonight after the break?
Washington State University, an institute of...
Wait, let me show you WSU. We're about being hands-on and getting our hands dirty. We bring art to science and science to wine. We build Mars rovers and launch new medical schools, with the occasional pizza break. Now back to work, because we're always moving forward and leaving our mark on the world. Now that's my WSU.
If you like Taco Bell, I'm sure you might have heard the news that they have a new taco on the menu. The Cantina Crispy Melt Taco is now available in all Taco Bell store locations. Taco Bell showed off its new item on Instagram today, which showed the melted cheese hidden in the middle of the shell.
The first jazz concert of the year is tonight, live and in person. The concert will take place in Kimbrough Concert Hall at 7:30 this evening. The concert will feature the ensemble Jazz Northwest, award-winning WSU Jazz Big Band and Band 2. The concert will be free to attend, but also live-streamed on WSU Pullman Music YouTube channel.
Thanks for watching. If you missed anything in this or any of our previous newscasts, you can always watch us on our YouTube channel.
More news can be found at nwpd.org/MN8, and you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Have a good night.